And let's begin by rolling those shoulders back. Good. And then go ahead and roll that forward. And roll that back. And roll that forward. Good. Crunch the shoulders up to the ears. Go ahead and hold it here for just a second. And then release that down. And one more time. Let's go ahead and crunch that up. And then release that down. Good. Go ahead and drop that chin down towards the chest. And lift that head up to center. And then maybe eyes to sky. And drop that chin back down to chest. And then eyes to sky. And chin to chest. And then eyes to sky. Bring that head back to neutral. Drop that right ear towards that right shoulder. And head to center, left ear to left shoulder. And head to center. Let's look over to the right. Think about that chin going over towards that shoulder, but keep that shoulder back. And then let's take, as we're looking to the right, let's go ahead and take our left hand, place it on our right side. Right hand, just kind of a little bit behind us and just baby twist, since it's our first little spinal twist. So just a little baby twist here. And bring this back to center. And let's look over to the other side. So looking, think about that chin going over shoulder. Same thing on the side. So take that right hand across, left hand behind, and twist here. And bring that back to center. Good. Roll those shoulders back. And roll that forward. Good. And sit it up tall. Let's inhale, sweep our arms up big. And then exhale and press this down. And again, inhale and sweep this up. And exhale and press. And inhale and sweep this up. And exhale and press. And inhale and sweep this up. Let's clasp our hands at the top. Press our palms towards the ceiling. And sit it up nice and tall. So lengthen up through our arms, lengthen up through that torso, make some space in the ribs. Let's do some deep breathing here. Inhale deeply. And exhale, sigh it out. 2 more times. Inhale here. And exhale, sigh it out. And 1 more time. Inhale deeply. And exhale, sigh it out. Good. Bring those arms down out in front. And then press through our hands, rotate our wrists, and rotate the other way. Release our arms down, roll those shoulders out, and roll them forward. Inhale and sweep this up. Let's go ahead and drop that right hand down, reach over with the left. So lengthen here, keeping that hip and that glute down on the floor. Taking our top hand, so take that left hand, let's go ahead and take this on our lowest rib and twist open a little more here. Oh yeah. So opening that chest, opening the waist, kind of pressing that left hip down towards the floor even more. And then bring this up center, inhale and sweep this up. Let's take it to the other side. So go ahead and drop that left hand down. Reach over with the right and keep that right glute, right hip, right leg down. More. And then let's take our hand to our lowest rib and twist open. Twisting that chest, waist, rib cage open. Good, and then bring this back to center. Inhale and sweep this up. And exhale and press this down. Inhale and sweep it up again. And as we exhale, let's go and clasp our hands behind us, opening up our chest. Open that up. Sit up tall. Drop our chin down towards the chest. Lift that head up to center. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Head back to center. Bend at our elbows. Take our hands over to right waist and squeeze that elbow back. And breathe. And then let's switch sides. Take that over to the other side and press that open elbow back. And then release that, shake that out. Inhale, sweep it up. Drop right again, reach over. Inhale, sweep up. Drop left, reach over. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, clasp our hands behind us again, opening up. Oh, yeah. Drop that chin back to chest. Lift that head to center, look to left, look to right, and head back to neutral. Bend at our elbows, hands over to left waist, squeeze elbow back. And then switch sides and squeeze that back again. And then go ahead and release that, shake that out. Very good. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's do our twist. So let's inhale, sweep our arms up. I was like, do we want to do legs yet? Take our left hand to our right thigh, right hand. Let's follow our spine down and do a deeper twist to the right. So deeper twist, looking over and breathe. And bring this back to center. Inhale and sweep this up. Other side, so take our right hand across, left hand follows our spine down and twist it to the left. Twist here. And then bring it back to center. And now you're sitting on something, you can go ahead and move that. And let's go ahead and lean this back. Take our feet wide and drop our knees from side to side. So now we go to lower body and waking that up. Good, let's go ahead and keep our right leg in front. Sit this up tall. Let's twist over to left first. So kind of sit into that left side, lean into it. Yeah, and then let's get that big twist to the right. Oh, my very favorite. Big, big twist, that hip and that glute, lifting up off the floor, looking over that right shoulder. Still breathing here, big breath, inhaling and exhaling. And you can feel this up and down the front of the torso, the back of the torso, so your spine, your abdominals. And then bring this back to center and let's go quick for 4. So let's take this for 4 and center, 3 and center. It's 2 and center, and last 1 and back to center. Good. Bring it back here and let's take this from side to side again. Good, let's keep our left foot in front. Sit this up tall center and twist to the right. So lean into that right side. And then big twist to the left. Big, big twist. Very good. And looking over that left shoulder as much as you can. Hip and glute are lifted. And bring this back to center, and let's go quick for 4. So let's take this for 4 and center, 3 and center. It's 2 and center, and last 1. Good, and back to center. Lean it back again, and take it from side to side. Very good. Good, and then let's go ahead and take our legs nice and long, but keep our knees bent, flex through our feet, sit this up tall, lengthen up through our arms. So let's reach up through our fingers, sit this up tall, hinging forward, lengthen through our spine, shoulders down and back, and reach. Oh yeah, inhale and sit this up tall, maybe a slight leaning back here, and exhale, hinge. Inhale up tall, and exhale, hinge forward. Inhale up tall, and exhale, hinge forward. Inhale up tall. Holding this here, go ahead and exhale. Let's drop our left hand to our right side, our right hand behind us. I'm gonna have right and left problems today. I can already tell. Like, which side is the right? Twisting long legs here, looking over to the right, and breathe. Very nice. And bring this back to center. Inhale and up tall, and exhale, hinge. Inhale up tall, and let's twist it to the other side. So twisting this now to the left. Long leg twist, and breathe. And bring this back to center. Inhale up tall, and exhale, hinge. Inhale it up tall, and go ahead and release our arms to our side. Now sitting it up taller, we can now lengthen through our legs, so no bend in the knee, flex through our feet, imagining that our big toes can touch our shins, and then let's find staff pose. So that means if you gotta sit it up even taller with that torso, try not to round that spine, lengthen up through our arms. This is our mega core pose here. So inhale deep, and exhale it out. 2 more times. Inhale deeply here, and exhale it out. And 1 more time. Inhale deep, and exhale it out. Very good. Release our arms down, and let's bring our right leg in and give that a big hug into the chest. Good, and then let's go ahead and take our, actually first, let's wrap our left around our right and twist here first without putting that right foot over the left yet. We'll just twist here, lots of twists. And then bring it to center. And now let's go ahead and take that right over left. Take that over, wrap again. Right thumb follows that spine down, and twist it to the right again. Still flexing through that left foot, so keep that left foot active, left leg active. Breathing it here deep. And then bring this to center, and let's twist it towards the inside. So twist it to the left, right there. And then bring this back to center. Take the inside of the foot to the inside of the thigh. Sitting it up tall, peace fingers reach either for big toe or the shin, or wrapping around that foot. And let's reach it over. And you can reach over with the arm, or you can have that hand on the lowest rib. Whatever feels most supportive for you and most opening for you. If you feel like you're kind of like off if you're doing this, or like your neck is wonky, then feel free to have that hand lower so that you can feel open. Good, and then go ahead and release this. And let's release this back into staff pose. So take ourselves back into our strong staff pose. Flex through our feet, lengthen up through our arms. 3 breaths here. Inhale deep, and exhale it out. And again, inhale deep, And exhale it out. And one more time, inhale deep. And exhale it out. Good, release our arms down. Bring our left leg in, hug our left leg. Hug it into that chest. And then let's wrap right, twist to the left. So not taking that left foot over that right leg yet. That first little twist. And back to center. And now let's take left over right. Keep that right foot flexed, keep it active. Wrapping again and looking over. And then take this towards the inside, so twisting to the right. And then bring this back to center. Take the bottom of the foot to the inside of the thigh. Sit this up tall and peace fingers for the toe, shin, or around the foot. And reaching over. Or again, taking that hand to the lowest rib. And then go ahead and release that. Good. Let's grab a block and take ourselves down onto our backs or bridge work. The bridge. Take ourselves down, block between those knees. Line our ankles up with our knees. Our knees are lined up with our hips. Let's take our hands, our elbows, press them into the floor, press our triceps in, and lift ourselves up into this first bridge here. You can walk your feet a little closer to your glutes, taking those shoulders underneath you, holding this wonderful bridge here. You can feel it so many places, hip flexors, quadriceps, feet are planted firmly, glutes are squeezed, pelvis is lifted, feel it in the abdominals and in that back. Let's go ahead and do a few down and up. So let's go and roll that spine down one vertebrae at a time. And that pelvis goes down onto the floor. Once that happens, go ahead and lift that pelvis back up. Let's do this again. So take it down one vertebrae at a time. Pelvis goes down and then lift that up. And again, take this down one vertebrae at a time. Pelvis goes down and lift that up. And then take that down. And let's lift it up and hold. So hold this here. Strong glutes, strong back, strong. And breathe. Good. Let's press into the toes, balls of the feet and the toes. Lift those heels up. So stretching through the calves. And then flatten through our feet. Let's press through our heels and lift our toes. And then go ahead and flatten through that. Hold this for 2 breaths. Inhale deeply. And exhale it. One more time. Inhale deeply. And exhale it. Slowly lower pelvis down towards the floor. Release that block. Reach behind the right knee and lengthen through that left leg. So go ahead and pull that in. Oh, feels good. And then switch sides. Other side. Pull that in. And then pull that in again. And pull that in again. And again. And again. Good. Reach behind both knees. Chin to chest, forehead to the knees. And then release that. Let's line ourselves back up for bridge. And we're going to go into bridge and we're going to go into single leg bridge. So feet are lined up with our knees. Knees are lined up with our hips. Let's lift that pelvis up towards the sky. Take our shoulders underneath us. Press strongly into that right foot. Center our hips. And let's go ahead and lift our left leg up. So you've got that nice single leg bridge. Let's go into a piriformis. So let's take our left ankle to our right thigh. So nice piriformis, balance, bridge, stretch right here. And then let's go ahead and slowly lower pelvis down towards the floor. Reach our hands between those legs and behind the right thigh. Go ahead and pull that towards you. Oh, deeper piriformis, stretch and breathe. Very, very good. Putting up that in. And then go ahead and release this down. Press that foot into the floor. And let's lift ourselves back up into single leg bridge. Go ahead and lift that pelvis back up. Very nice. Nice and strong here. Holding this. And then let's go ahead and bring that leg back down to the floor. Center that. Center those hips. Press into that left foot. And let's lift our right leg. So lifting this up. Let's take our right ankle. Place it on our left thigh. And then let's slowly lower pelvis down towards the floor. Reach behind left thigh. Pull that in and breathe. And then release that down and press ourselves back up into that nice single leg bridge. Very good. And then go ahead and bring that leg back up and then bring it back down towards the floor, finding ourselves in our nice strong bridge here once again, holding this, holding this. We're going to walk our feet out. So we're going to go walk out right, walk out left, walk it back in and walk it back in. We're going to do this a few times as we hold this bridge. So really, really good strengthening. So walk out right, walk out left, walk back in right, walk back in left. Walk it out right, walk it out right, walk it back in and back in. And one more time, walk it out right, walk it out right, walk it back in, and walk it back in. Very good. Hold this here. Inhale deeply. And as we exhale, let's slowly lower the pelvis down towards the floor. Very nice. Reach behind right thigh, lengthen through left leg, pull that in, and then switch sides. And switch. And switch. Reach behind both knees, chin to chest, forehead to the knees. And then release that. Good. Drop both of your knees over to one side, take ourselves onto our side, bring ourselves up, and let's go and bring ourselves up onto all fours. And let's move into cat and cow. So shoulders are over our wrists and hips are over our knees. Let's go ahead and drop that belly to the floor, take our eyes to the sky and inhale. Round our spine, take our chin to chest, exhale. Drop that belly, inhale. And round that spine, exhale. Drop that belly, inhale. And round that spine, exhale. And drop that belly, inhale. And round that spine, exhale. Good, fun. Through that back. Let's lift our right leg up, flex through that foot, lengthen through our left arm. We've got that nice bird dog. Let's take elbow to knee and let's go 6 times here. So let's bring this in for 6 and reach. It's 5 and reach. 4 and reach. 3 and reach. It's 2 and reach. And last one, let's reach and hold. Very good. Release that arm, release that leg, take it back into a child's pose. So glutes go back towards heels, lengthen through those arms. Reach through our fingers. Let's walk both of our hands over to the right. Take that left hand right on top of that right hand. That left glute goes to that left heel. Oh, get that wonderful stretch on the left side of the body. And then let's go ahead and walk this back to center and then walk it over to the other side. So walking that left hand over, take our right hand on top of that left, and right glute is going to go to that right. And bring this back to center. Good, and bring ourselves back up onto all fours, cat and cow again. So let's drop that belly, inhale. Round that spine, chin to chest, exhale. And drop that belly, inhale. And round that spine. And drop that belly, inhale. And round that spine. Good, nice flat back. Let's take it to the other side. So bird dog on this other side. Lengthen up through that left leg, flex through that foot, reach through our right arm. And elbow to knee 6 times here. Bring this in for 6 and reach. It's 5 and reach. 4 and reach. 3 and reach. It's 2 and reach. And last one. Let's reach and go ahead and release that arm, release that leg, back into child's pose, take this back, lengthen through those arms. And then let's go ahead and bring ourselves up onto our knees facing the front. Let's go into gate pose, and then let's go into modified half moon pose. So up onto those knees, let's take our right leg out first. Let's go ahead and take right leg out. And the toe can be to the front or off to the side, whatever it feels best for you, that neutral ankle. Let's lengthen up through those arms, reach up through this. Oh yeah, nice and tall. And then let's go and take our left hand down onto the floor, lengthen up with that right, and then let's bring that leg and flex through that foot. Very good, holding this here. Good balance. Good core work, good leg work, hip and glute, and breathe. Very nice. And then let's go ahead and release this down and reach over with that arm. And then release that. Let's take it to the other side. Taking that left leg out and ankle is neutral. Up nice and tall, reach up through this. Oh yeah, and then let's go ahead and drop this down. Lengthen up through that arm and lift that left leg and breathe. And then go ahead and release that down and reach this over. Good. And release that. Very nice. Go ahead and grab your blocks and place them where you want them for our sun salutations. Move into that. And then let's go ahead and find ourselves on all fours again. Curl our toes under and let's go into our first downward facing dog. So curling toes under, keep our knees bent, and let's lift our tails to the sky. Oh yeah, and lengthen through that spine. So tail is lifted high, relaxing that head and neck. Maybe nod the head, shake the head. And then from here, let's begin to pedal our feet. So pedaling those heels down towards the floor. And then dropping our heels down towards the floor. Tail is lifted. Lift up high, put our toes heels high, and then drop our heels over to one side. Stretch through those ankles. And then lift this back up, and dropping over to the other side. And then lift us back up. Let's walk our feet to meet our hands, standing forward fold at the front edge of our mat. Good. And let's go and ragdoll it here first. So let's let our arms dangle, let our upper body dangle. Feet are planted into the floor. They can be touching or a little bit apart. Breathe. Let's take opposite elbow with the opposite hand, make a frame for that head. And so then the upper body is even heavier. And then release those arms, just let them dangle. And then now we can grab those blocks. Let's inhale, flatten our back, look it forward. And then release that. Good, inhale and sweep our arms up nice and big. And exhale it around to a chair. Oh yeah. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, flatten that back, look forward. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale it around the chair. Inhale, sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, flatten that back, look forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale it around a chair. Inhale and sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Let's move on. Inhale, flatten that back, look forward. Exhale, release. Right foot's going to stay forward. Left foot's going to go back into lunge. Left hand on the block or on the floor. And let's spinal twist to the right. Nice open twist here. Very good. Good, good. And then let's go ahead and bring this arm back down towards the floor. Take our right foot back to meet our left foot into a top of plank. Good, shift our weight forward, drop to the fronts of the knees, uncurl our toes. Take our heart down and lift our heart up. Curl our toes under, lift and press. Downward facing dog and breathe this here. Go ahead and keep it in this down dog. Go. Very nice. Let's center our weight and lift our right leg up. My hands are really slippery this morning. And then let's go ahead and bring our right leg through back into that lunge. So bring that back or walk that back through. Let's take that left hand back onto the block or the floor and let's twist it open again. Very good. And then bring this back to center. Using both of our blocks, let's go into a modified warrior 3. So using that core 2, lift that back leg up, modified warrior 3. And then bring our foot down to meet the other foot, standing forward fold. Inhale, flattening that back, looking forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale it around to chair. Inhale and sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, flatten that back, look forward. And exhale, release. Left foot's going to stay forward. Right foot's going to go back into lunge. Right hand on block. And let's twist open here. And bring this back to center. Let's take our foot back to the other foot, top of plank. Shift our weight forward, drop to front of the knees, uncurl our toes. Take our heart down, we'll lift that heart up. Curl our toes under, lift and press. Downward facing dog and breathe. Good, let's center our weight, lift our left leg. So nice 3-leg down dog here, and then let's go ahead and bring this leg through. Right hand goes back to block or floor. Spinal twist, open, the left. Very good. Bring this back to center using those blocks. And bring that back leg up, modified warrior 3. Good, bring this foot forward, standing forward fold. Inhale, flatten that back. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, around a chair. Inhale, and sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, flatten that back, look forward. Exhale, release. Right foot stays forward, left foot goes back into lunge. Let's go ahead and drop that back heel and line ourselves up for warrior 1. So front heel is trying to line up that back arch, back foot arch. And then let's go ahead and bring ourselves up into that nice, strong warrior 1. Good, front knee is bent. And breathe. Let's open up, proud warrior. Centered weight, and remembering we've got the same amount of weight in that front leg as that back leg. Good, go ahead and drop that back arm, take our palm up, peaceful warrior. Breathe. Very nice, back into proud warrior. Release our front leg, both of our legs are straight. And let's go ahead and tilt it down into triangle. And feel free to use block here. And breathe. And then bring ourselves back up. Proud warrior, so bend that front knee again. And then let's windmill arms down to the floor. Take our right foot back to our left foot into top of plank. Very good. Shift our weight forward, drop to front of the knees, uncurl our toes. Take our hearts down and lift our hearts up. Roll the toes under, lift and press. Downward facing dog and center our weight, right leg lifts up. And let's bring our right leg through. Good. Both those blocks, good. Grab them. Lift that back leg up. And bring that leg forward. So now we're in standing forward fold. Very good. Maybe nod that head, shake that head. Inhale, flattening that back, look forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, around a chair. Inhaling it up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, flatten that back, look forward. Exhale, release. Left foot forward, right foot back. Drop our heel. Line ourselves up. Bring ourselves up. Warrior 1. Good. Let's open this up to proud warrior. Very nice centered weight. Drop that back arm, palm up, peaceful warrior. Release that front leg, and let's go ahead and tilt this down into triangle. Good, let's bring ourselves back up. Proud warrior. Very nice. And windmill our arms down towards the floor. Take our left foot back to our right foot to top of plank. Very good. Shift that weight, drop to front of the knees, uncurl our toes. Take that heart down, lift that heart. Curl our toes under, lift and press. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Center that weight, lift that left leg up. Let's bring our left leg through, back into that nice lunge. using both of those blocks, lift that back leg up so right leg is lifted. And then bring that forward, standing forward, fold, relax that head. And inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale around a chair. Holding it here in chair. Let's go ahead and bring our hands to heart. And let's bring our right foot back. The right foot goes back, left leg is forward. Lengthen up here. Oh yeah, into that nice crescent. From our crescent, let's go ahead and open up into proud warrior. Good, very nice in this proud warrior. Let's lengthen through that leg and just tilt into a triangle here. Just a nice little triangle. Bring ourselves back up. You can release our arms, walk that back foot in. So now we've got that narrow triangle. Let's take our hands to prayer, low back, and then turn ourselves to face hips squared. And let's go into pyramid. So let's flatten that back forward and bow it. It's that nice pyramid. Both those legs are straight. From this bow, we begin to move into our balance warrior three. So we're doing our full balance warrior three. We've had two practices. Now we're going to go into that full one, and remembering that you can be up on that toe, you can be lifting and lowering, or you can be working on that full hinge, and arms can be wherever you would like them. They can be on your back, they can be out to the side, they can be off to the front. Just working on that balance, remembering that this is all part of the practice, all part of strengthening. Falling out of it is just as important as staying in. And then from here, let's go ahead and hinge this into a standing staff. So bring your leg up, lengthen up through our arms. Very good. And then let's go ahead and take that leg and press it right next to our other leg. And now we've got a very tall mountain. And let's dive it down and over. Inhale, flattening our back, looking it forward. Oh yeah, and then exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale around to chair. Holding it here in chair. Bring our hands to heart, and now let's take everything to the other side. So let's take our left leg back, keep our heel lifted, and crescent on this other side. From here, let's open up into proud warrior. And then release that leg. Let's tilt it to triangle. Opening this up. And breathe. And bring this up. Release our arms, walk our back foot in. We have a narrow triangle. And take our hands to our low back. Go ahead and turn our hips squared forward into pyramid. So let's flatten through this and bow it. From this bow, from our pyramid, let's go ahead and begin to shift our weight into our balance warrior three on this other side. And then let's begin to hinge this into that standing staff pose. Lengthen up through this. Good. And then let's go ahead and bring that foot down to the floor. Lengthen up, tall, tall mountain, and dive this down and over. Inhale, flatten through that back, look forward. Exhale, release. Good. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Dive it down and over again. Very good. Let's go ahead and take both of our feet back into top of plank. Good, shift our weight forward, drop to fronts to the knees, uncurl our toes, take our hearts down, lift our hearts. Nice. Baby cobra right here. Good. Very good. Let's lower this down to the floor. Lengthen through our arms, lengthen through our legs. Let's do our back strengthening. So lifting up with our left arm and our right leg. So that opposing, strengthening and stretching right here, and breathe. And then release this down. Let's take it to the other side. So we'll take right arm, left leg, lift and breathe. And then release. Let's do that one more time each side. So very good for this strengthening. Let's lift left arm, right leg, lift and breathe. And then release and take it to the other side. So right leg, left, or right arm, left leg, lift and breathe. Good, and release that. Hands by chest. Let's press ourselves back into a nice child's pose. Get that good opposing stretch for that low back. Very nice. And take our hands right by our knees, press ourselves up. Go ahead and grab your strap and then grab whatever you need for final relaxation. You got that eye pillow or pillow, whatever you are using. But let's grab that strap first and let's take ourselves down onto our backs with that strap. And let's go ahead and take that strap around our right foot. Pull, get straight through that left leg. Pull that right knee into the torso. And then let's press up through that heel to the ceiling. Pull that leg towards you. Good. Let's go ahead and keep that strap in the left hand and drop that leg across the body into our nice deep spinal twist. Take our right arm off to the side and look over to the right if that's available for your neck, and breathe it here. So breathing deeply into this wonderful twist. Feel this up and down the spine, maybe in your shoulder, maybe in your upper back, maybe in your hip. Just breathing this here. Yeah, me. Oh. And let's bring this leg back to center, pull that towards us. Bend in our other leg. Let's release that strap, reach behind that foot, behind that knee, and then imagine that we're folding that leg onto the belly and the chest. Good stretch here. But keeping that left foot on the floor. And then let's go ahead and release that. Good. Take our strap around our left foot. Pull that in. Give that a nice big hug. Very good, very good, very good. And let's press through that heel to the ceiling and pull that leg towards us. Let's keep the strap in the right hand. And let's go ahead and drop this across. Deep twist here. Left arm goes out to the side and look to the left. And breathe. And bring our leg back to center, pulling it towards us. Bend at the other leg, release that strap. Let's reach behind the foot, behind the knee, and fold that leg, or imagine that we can fold that leg. I always think of Dorothy when we do this, that she could totally do this. Totally put her leg onto her belly. Oh, goodness. And then release that, and let's move into our final relaxation. So grab what you need, your eye pillow or regular pillow or blanket, and let's lengthen through that body. So let's reach through our fingers towards one end of the room, lengthen through our feet towards the other end. You can put that eye pillow over your eyes, just for that nice support on your face, or that little weight on the face. It's really helpful too if you've got some sinus stuff going on. It's that, it feels so good, but heavy, bad feeling. Lengthen through that. Lower back is lifting. Really reach. Add an inch or two to your height there. Inhale deeply. And as we exhale, let's let ourselves sink, let ourselves settle, let those feet all open. Off to the side, giving yourself a moment here just to quiet everything down, to let everything slow down a bit. Still staying in relaxation. Let's bend our knees and tuck that tailbone under, pressing that low back into the floor. Let the feet just be flat on the floor. So relaxed. And then drop our knees over to our most comfortable side. Take yourself onto your side. And just a few breaths here. And nice and slow, let's begin to bring ourselves up. And bring ourselves up into a seated pose. And sitting it up tall, lengthening through the spine. Head is lifted towards the ceiling. Good, let's inhale and sweep our arms up. Bring our palms together, and then let's go and bring those hands down. Eyes follow our fingers, take our chin to chest. Lift that head center, take fingers to forehead. As we leave today, let us think thoughts of truth. Taking our fingers to our lips. As we leave today, let us speak words of love. And take our hands to our hearts. As we leave today, let our lives be a light of truth and a light of love, having hearts of compassion and mercy, knowing that we have not been given a spirit of fear, but the spirit of love and a sound and peaceful mind. Inhaling it deeply. And exhale. And let's do one more deep breath. Take that in